With Wandavision first 2 episodes airing Friday the 15th, lots of eyebrows have been raised. These were mainly about how two of our favorite Avengers found themselves in a 1950s sitcom, especially that Vision was killed in Infinity War. What a lot of people were quick to point out is that the setup of these shows is very reminiscent of two very well-known comics. House of M, in which Wanda slowly loses it and her reality-altering powers become a huge threat, and the Vision comic, detailing the life of Vision and his robotic family in a traditional American suburban home. So, on the internet the consensus is simple. Wanda, devastated by the death of Vision and having to kill him, settled in a remote area and created a reality in which she has the perfect sitcom life with Vision that she was able to at least partially recreate with the connection she had to the now destroyed Mind Gem. This would explain a lot of things we have already seen in the first 2 episodes, like the fact that she has the power to rewind certain events and has powers inside the sitcom we have never seen her use in the MCU, like transmutation and teleportation.
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
And that the big threat of the show is the Sword Agency. And though I don't disagree with the first part of this theory, I do believe that the threat of this story is not the Sword Agency, who is basically the SHIELD but for space, trying to stop Wanda from possibly destroying our reality. I think the Sword is a big misdirection. See, my theory is that when Wanda created this alternate world, or even before that when she stood up to Thanos, or even before that, she attracted the attention of an extra-dimensional being, and that this being is using Wanda's psychological interdimensional breakdown to collect something. Not Wanda, or even Vision, but something that has been teased in episode 2.
Are counting on us. All of this is for the children.
For the children.
For the children.
Exactly. This evil force wanted Wanda to conjure up children as powerful as Wanda so it can take them away from her. Therefore, this being isn't even slightly concerned with the potential harm Wanda's reality could do to our world, or even Wanda's sanity. This being only wants Wanda to conjure up children and to nourish them enough so that they can exist outside of Wanda's reality. Now, for the most astute of us, we know that Wanda and Vision's children in the comics, Wiccan and Speed, are known young Avengers. And while one of these two has inherited his uncle's speed, the other inherited his mother's powers, making them both incredible, valuable assets. And as of who infiltrated Wanda's reality in order to collect these children, many, including me, believe it to be Mephisto, who's a version of the devil in the Marvel comics, and that the character of Agnes is basically Agatha Harkness, a very powerful and old Salem witch, doing his bidding, and that the husband Ralph she keeps teasing us about is basically Mephisto himself.
Oh, the devil's in the details, Bev.
That's not the only place he is.
As you all know, the talent show.
Making this whole situation very dire. Because on one side, you have Wanda and Vision unsuspecting of all this, creating a reality that could be endangering Earth. And on the other, you have Agnes trying to steal Wanda's children when they'll be ripe enough for the taking. And on top of that, we have the Sword Agency, who perhaps knows that Mephisto is pulling the strings and are trying to help Wanda, but find themselves limited by the fact that Wanda is not cooperative. So my theory is that the key to all this show, and basically the setup for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, is the fact that Wanda is basically creating beings and attracting a being that could be very dangerous and has crazy plans for the future of the MCU. So this was my theory. What do you think about it? Comment about it, leave a like if you liked it, and basically follow me on this channel because a lot more theories are coming. Thank you for listening to me. See ya.